So it's Friday. I'm done for the trade day. I've been experimenting with the new NT8 automated system, which basically targets momentum burst trade. So these are mom signals. So I keep getting a lot of emails. So let me cover this specifically, why the Algo IQ program has built a very unique indicator that's able to target these specific pattern in price and trade activity that capture these momentum burst trades. And I just mentioned it on a prior video, but it's kind of like, do you want to jump into a trade? Like, do you want to jump into a river and the river is still, you don't know which direction it's going, and you got to sit there and wait. Is it going to take me to the left? Is it going to take me to the right? When you jump into the river, or, am I going to go upstream, downstream? What's happening? Or do you want to jump into the river, the flow of price action and the flow of price when the market's showing you that it has some momentum, it has a current to it. So mom signals are all about targeting when the river has current and you jump into it to ride that current. So we're capturing a price pattern that's very unique, and it only takes place when institutional activity is coming into that market. So these are initial bursts of momentum. So we call it MOM for, short for momentum. Mom signals are momentum burst trades. So I talked about in the last video, we had two right out of the open yesterday shorts that worked. Already in a short, no need to add another one. Then the long worked, that short worked. Two longs in a row, three longs in a row. I mean, yesterday was just a really nice. These orange squares are our momentum burst signals. And everything with the Algo IQ program tools, all the colors, the sizes of symbols and all that, how far they are away from price, we put all of that in the settings. So I don't care what indicator you're on, we typically give you a lot of flexibility, whether it's the AIQ bands, whether it's the AIQ1 indicator, which was the launch indicator. I knew I was onto something special. I've been building trading tools and automated systems for 15 years, and I trade very high-end, fully automated systems and FX on the institutional side now for 9 years. So I know how to build trading tools. A lot of the key trading tools used out there by those in the retail realm and the higher end of the retail vendor realm, I built a lot of that stuff. I won't even get into it. I built a lot of their stuff. Anyhow, where they approach me and say, hey, I need something, or they find out I have something, they contact me and say, hey, I want that. So I'm known for building non-standard out-of-the-box trading tools, and that's because I have institutional experience as well as 20 years of retail trading. So this is the best of the best stuff I've ever built, especially for doing precision prop firm scalping intraday. Now you can use these signals on FX, crypto, stocks, whatever you want, but they're just dialed in for futures prop trading. So anyhow, lots of flexibility and sizing of the symbols, how far they are from price, and so on. So enough of that. Let's get into the exactness of what is a momentum burst signal. So this was something I mentioned on a prior video in the overnight session. We were outside of the super bands. It's a very unique, no recalculating, no repainting on live or replay feed indicator where I can see what the dynamic range of running price is. And when we had a level sweep and we peaked our head above that area, that put me in the know to like, hey, as soon as the evening session opens, if I get a mom signal, I want to get short. So I got a mom signal, and then I had another one, and so on. So let's just look at what is a mom signal and what is it that we're seeing. So we use a very unique indicator called the AIQ1 indicator. It was something I actually built for my institutional side trading, but I'm like, wait a minute. I've built This is my third tool I built in a few years, trying to capture these bursts of momentum. And the other tools, I was missing aspects of the momentum burst or not filtering it enough. I think it was the filtering that I was trying to get done on prior build ideas that I couldn't quite get there. And then this one right away was like, okay, this is it. I nailed it. And it's all about jumping into momentum. So when I get a momentum burst signal, let me get my drawing tool up here. So when I get a momentum burst signal, I'm basically jumping into price when it's shown me that there's some linear price action in price that's taking place. And linear price action in the way that we're looking for it in our indicator to create a momentum burst signal or MOM signal. In this case, this was a short signal. The downtick to uptick ratio has to be a certain way. The price, from bar open to bar close, how it behaves during that time and how the behavior of the actual price candle then reflects in the AIQ1 indicator, which has got some really special math in it, and that was the breakthrough. So a lot of times I'll take regular indicators or indicators that I like how they look, so I can get a visually efficient look at price. So in this case, I used something that was a very unique smooth Heikin-Ashi that I've had in my FX side for some time. Then we put new math into it, and then we measure aspects of the indicator bar by bar and what the price is doing. We compare it. When everything's in alignment, we get a MOM signal at a bar close. These are bar close events. So in Quantower and now in NinjaTrader 8, we're like, okay, we might as well make this stuff automated for the Algo IQ group. So the Algo IQ group is now going to have the ability in NT8 to jump into these trades. And they're not hard to trade manual. I've done all kinds of videos here at Grid Algo on trading these manual with bracketed orders in our very logically organized Start Here training program with templates. I have left-hand and right-hand chart templates. Exactly what you see here is what you get. Then you can take and run with it. You can trade it on any type of instruments. You don't have to use our AIQ Renko bars. You can use Heikin-Ashi bars. You can use volume charts. I got people on volume charts, tick charts, range bar charts. So the MOM signals don't care what time frame you're on for the most part. So that's a plus. And once you get into the trade, whether you're trading it bracketed or fully automated, like last night I was in the trade and it just kept going. And then I was trailing it at no point. And then early this morning, I was like, wow, this thing is like deep, deep in the money. And I blipped it out somewhere in here after it pressed through we had one green up bar. And then when it came back down and pressed through a little bit, I flattened. So that gave me some positive P&L going into the day. But so if I'm in a trade from one momentum burst signal, I'm not going to take the secondary signal. You could use it as an add. But yeah, the magic in the indicator is its ability to see a combination of items that can only be taking place when institutional activity is coming in and starting to drive price, in a linear fashion. So why get in trades when there's no momentum? Why not always, when you're quick scalping or hyper scalping the markets or doing intraday position trading, jump into quantified and qualified bursts of momentum? So for instance, today I was in a MOM signal trade testing the new automated, our original version. It had me short. I did not add on the second short, ran down, got blipped out on a trail stop. Then we had one more short. That worked. Made a little bit, then a long that didn't work, and then one more short. And then I was way over goal and done. So far in testing, So far, so good. And in the end, when we build something automated, we have to put it into our group's hands. And the whole objective is to not have to think. Just have some signals that you follow that make sense. Trade them manual or trade them automated. Go get your daily goal. Follow our training in our Start Here section. We have a private community on a platform that's actually privacy protected and has encryption. So it's not like Discord that's wide open and is like a junk fest. We're on a different platform that's more security, to protect people's privacy and to protect our downloads page. I got a lot of people trying to buy this complete system off me to take it and run with it. And I'm like, so far, I'm like, no, not going to do it. So anyhow, the Algo IQ program is all about trading. And we also have reversal signals. This is just one part of the indicator. I like this the best for working my daily goal during the US cash session hours or after hours. But you can use the same indicator in a different way, and I have it on prior videos for reversal trades. Now, this isn't the only indicator or the only instrument and time frame. You could trade this on, all kinds of different instruments. Got guys in gold, oil, currency pairs. Surprised how many people keep sending me emails on their FX trading where they're just ripping big moves. And there's some huge bursts of momentum on the crypto side, and there are in FX too. So the nice thing is the bias of the mom signals, the logic of it is not a type of system where you're ever fighting trends. You're typically always catching some of the more predominant moves and getting nice entry points as the momentum is building up in a way that it meets the pattern of criteria where we're hitting these bursts of momentum that are almost always caused by institutional activity. So that's the activity that moves the market and gives it follow through. So anyhow, if you have any questions, just let us know. Let me pull up the email here. So if you have questions about the special offer we're running that ends Sunday, then there's not going to be any more special offers because this is it. If you want to get in now, take advantage of the fact that we just are launching the NT8 automated side. The special offer ends Sunday, and then I'm moving all the pricing up and adjusting everything on the website because people are getting it. I mean, why in the hell would they want to trade manual discretionary if they can trade fully automated with very precision-based entry points and very logic-based money management? So there you have it. info@gridalgo.com for any questions. If you just want to read a little bit more about the system, you can go to gridalgo.com website. But this is it. So we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the special offer. I have a special 2-platform offer going for this weekend. Yeah, I had an interesting week. I've been in a walking boot with ankle bone issue since Sunday night into Monday. Fun. So I'm going to be up moving around on crutches in a walking boot this weekend. But hey, whatever, moving forward. Been working with programmers all day on tweaking the rough draft version. All is looking pretty damn good. And onward and upward. So there you have it. The Algo IQ program is adding NT8 automated capability. There'll be some other big new tools announcements over the weekend. And if you have any questions, let us know. Have a fantastic weekend and have a great day.